What do I do with these hands? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV, round number one of this little 3-week series. It is now time for the Kings of Wings season opener. The Wing Micros, Wing Outlaw Micros, I should say, here at the Kevin Harvick Kern County Raceway, or Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway, we should go with. Welcome everybody into Ultimate Dirt TV. We are about to wrap up qualifying. We do have, let me turn this down a bit so it's not so much blaring through the speakers. There we go. We have 3 heat races on the program. A field of 25 drivers have signed into the virtual pit area for tonight's season opener for the 3 weeks. As qualifying done and dusted, let's take a look at your starting lineup. For heat race number 1, on pole position in the 88 car, it's going to be Nathan Vanderwacker. On the outside of the front row, it'll be the 52 car of Bailey Leeson. Go back to the second row, inside and outside. You'll go back and see the 88 entry of Cody Malley lining up at a position number 3, and Brock Thompson in the 61 car lines up at a position number 4. Rolling up from the 5th starting position in car number 18, that'll be Chad Gardner. To the outside in car number 81, that is Joshua Walton. And we go 4th row, inside and outside, from position to number 7 and 8, inside with the 26 car of Sean Stevens. On his outside, the 36 entry of Aidan Gardner from position number 8. And your 5th and final row in the 17 car, that'll be Lockie Phillips. We'll start from position number 9. Heat race number 1 getting ready to roll off here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway for the opening round of the season. For the Kings of Wings, round number 1. Thanks to Rapid Race Replicas. Say that one fast. Rapid Race Replicas. Safety car getting ready to roll off the speedway here. Now, if you're familiar with Kern, you'll know that the pace car will tend to roll off in turn number 1. You won't be able to go 1 to green, so we do have to do those 2 formation rolling laps. So Vanderwacker and Leeson, front row. Then you go back to Malley and Thompson, row 2. Gardner, Walton, row 3. Stevens and Gardner. That's Aidan Gardner back there in row 4. And Phillips to make up the 9 cars in heat race number 1. We'll see 9 cars in the opening heat and 8 cars in heats 2 and 3. Getting ready to go green. And, well, Leeson got a good start on the outside, but it'll be Vanderwacker straight down to the inside off for turn number 2. It's going to be Leeson. Going to lead down the back straight away. Malley runs back there into position number 3, but lap number 1 of 10 going to belong to Bailey Leeson. Leeson just underneath the marbles through the middle of the speedway through 1 and 2. We'll do the same down into 3 and 4. Vanderwacker a little lower than what Leeson is trying to run, and again they'll run different lines as here goes Vanderwacker looking for the slider in 1 and 2, but not going to complete the pass. Leeson back around the outside. Just keep an eye on Cody Malley, Brock Thompson as well. Top 4 automatically going to transfer to the main event tonight. Everybody else will go through to the Dual B mains. And it's still Bailey Leeson continuing to lead the way. Heat race number 1 of your Kings of Wings. Round number 1, the Winged Micros. We'll have the 360 wing sprint cars and the 410 wing sprint cars to wrap up the little 3-week season, thanks to Rapid Race Replicas, and of course, big thank you to, of course, Australian Dirt League. And Bailey Leeson continues to lead the way. Cross flag sticks are out, 5 down, 5 to run. Vanderwacker again closing in on the back of the 52 car off for turn number 4. Has a good look down to the inside. Thinks better of it. We'll chat to your heat winners later on. In fact, right after the heat races, we're going to chat to the opening heat winner. Who's it going to be? Bailey Leeson, Nathan Vanderwacker. They've got a stranglehold on the field at the moment. Vanderwacker will slide up in front of Leeson. Leeson turns it back underneath him. 2.5 to run as they work it down the back straight away. Twin sticks in the air. 2 laps left to run. Leeson still holding on by a car length. And that's all that separates these 2 drivers. These 2 guys right now, they've driven away from the rest of the field. Leeson back with a move there on Vanderwacker. Wacker comes back to the inside. Vanderwacker's going to lead lap number 9, but who's going to lead the 10th lap? Who's going to start on pole of tonight's main event? Leeson down to the inside into turn number 3 and 4. They go. Vanderwacker, Leeson. Who's it going to be at the line? It's a drag race. And I think Bailey Leeson just held on. Hello, J-Dub. Hello, Balake. Heat 1. Done and dusted. take a look at your official results coming up here in just a few moments' time. We're just going to do one thing, make sure that we have got make sure that this is going to be set. Give me 1 minute. All right, there we go. Okay. So I have got it done. All right, we'll chat to. Let's have a look at who won heat race number 1. Your results coming up on screen right now. Bailey Leeson gets to win by 18 1,000ths of a second over Nathan Van Der Wacker, Cody Malley, Brock Thompson will be your top 4 that'll lock into the main event. Josh Walton, Chad Gardner, Sean Stevens, Aidan Gardner, and Lockie Phillips will be the 9 cars as heat number 1 winner of Bailey Leeson joins us here in the 52 car. Bailey, congratulations on heat race number 1 victory. That was not a bad way to open up this little 3-week series.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good race with teammate Nathan, but yeah, good fun. So we'll see what we can do in the future.
I got to ask you, it's been a while since I've been anywhere even remotely close to iRacing. Have these changed over the last probably 2 to 3 months?
Honestly, I haven't driven these since like the week they came out, so I pretty much just jumped in tonight and just did the practice session attached to this. So that's all the practice I've had, but they feel pretty good, close to real life. Obviously, I race 500s in real life, but yeah, they feel pretty good. So yeah.
Well, no doubt during the warm-up you'll have plenty to think about whether you choose the inside or outside for the front row. Have you sort of made up your mind on what you're going to do yet, or are you just going to wait and see what the track does?
I'll see what the track does and how the rest of the heats and the B-mains go out and go from there.
No, Bailey, congratulations on the heat race victory. Look forward to seeing you on the front row of tonight's main event.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll talk to you again later.
There you go, Bailey Leeson, winner of heat race number 1. Again, just making sure that we've got... Oh, there we go. Yeah, sweet. And my buttons still work. Thank you, Cole. All right, heat race number 2. Let's have a look how they line up here. Thanks to Rapid Race Replicas. As your front row is going to look like this. Ethan Winter in the 21 car on pole position. On the outside of the front row, the 7 car of Nick Ryan from position number 2. From position number 3 with the 92 car of Lachlan War on his outside, the 99 of Oscar Ames. Row number 3 going to be the 7 car of Liam Strickland to start out of position number 5, and Brett Sheehan, the man from Rapid Race Replicas himself, will line up the 51 machine from position number 6. And we have got the 7 car of Kurt Tyler lining up out of position number 7. Out of position number 8 with the 32 car of Kyle Fisher. So 8 cars in heat race number 2. Again, we'll see 8 cars in heat race number 3 as well. They are jammed, packed. They're racked, stacked. I'm sure there's something else. Yeah, we'll just wait for the cars to roll away here on the front straight away. There we go. Cars again rolling off behind the iRacing.com page vehicle. I'm still figuring out what to do with these hands. I feel so rusty right now. So Ethan Winter, Nick Ryan on the front row, who will join Bailey Leeson on that front row for tonight's feature event. Round 1 of your Kings of Wing series, presented by Australian Dirt League and Rapid Race Replicas. Big thanks to, of course, the guys at LT Graphics, hooked up Speed Lab and 81 Racewear for their support with the series, as well as Heat 2 going to lead us to the green flag. Ethan Winter and Nick Ryan. They'll come off the turn number 4. They will hit the line together and the green flag is out. We are underway. I feel like I'm on so much of a spaceship it's not funny, as it's going to be Winter. Here goes Ryan down to the inside, down into 3 and 4, drifts up mid-track, but Ethan Winter going to have the run on the outside. Ethan Winter will lead the opening lap, your top 4. They just seem to spread in line right now as getting the work at nose to tail down the back straight. Oscar Ames has found his way to position number 3. That'll move Lachlan War back to position number 4. And again, top 4 moving to your A main. Everybody else, again, will go to the dual B main situation here later on this evening. So 12 cars locking in. Then your next 12 will come from the B mains. And we might only have one B main of 13 cars. But we could have a 7 and a 6 car B main either way. It's probably going to more than likely going to be one. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on iRacing, so yes, it certainly is. It certainly is Ethan out there. It's probably about a good all of about 4 degrees right now as cross flag sticks are out halfway home. Heat race number 2, your rapid race replicas. Outlaw Winged Micros, round of 1 for the Kings of Wing series presented by Australian Dirt League, and you're watching right there Oscar Ames and Lachlan War. As Ethan Winter, he is really driving away from the rest of the field as Nick Ryan just got himself in a nice little spot in second position right now. Look to start on the inside of what will be row number 3 for tonight's main event. I thank you, Cody. Don't say welcome back because I'm not coming back full time. I'll tell you right now. I've got 3 shows on a Wednesday night for us, Wednesday morning, the American time zones, and then I think I've got, I don't know whether it's 8 or 10 on a Sunday night Australian time zone, and that is all. I have no intentions of coming back. So Kurt Tyler in the pits. So I'm assuming he's going to be the reason for the caution. I wonder if they have fixed and sort of talking and notifying the drivers about the issues that I know I faced about 3 months ago with getting fast repairs. I wonder if that has fixed it or not. Honestly, Cody, I feel so out of whack. It's not funny. Like, this feels so uncomfortable for me right now. I have no idea. I feel like I'm a rookie. So I'll catch up to the pace car, and again, lights should go out this time by. The safety car again takes the right-hand turn off the racetrack, going into turn number 1. There it goes. So 7 down, 3 to run. Heat race number 2. I'm still trying to figure out what I do with these hands, Cody Nevin. So Winter, Ryan, Ames and War. For the moment, that is your top 4 that are looking to put themselves into this feature event later on. And again, we'll go back to the green flag, and there goes Nick Ryan straight down to the inside. They're having a good look on the inside of Ethan Winter, but gee, Winter too good around the outside of the raceway. Ryan now might have some company here with Oscar Ames in the 99 car. Meanwhile, Brett Sheehan coming after Lachlan Moore for that 4th and final transfer position as well. Lachlan Moore still holds on. For the moment, there'll be 1 to go right now for Ethan Winter off turn number 4. White flag is out. As he'll set sail into turn number 1, off for turn number 2, down the back straight away for the final time into 3 and 4. We're about to go wrap up heat race number 2, and it's going to be the 21 car of Ethan Winter getting the job done and making it look all too easy. Picked up right where he left off. Again, heat race number 2 results coming up on screen before we chat to what will be your heat number 2 winner of Ethan Winter. Looks like someone's stuck in the infield. I'm going to say that might be Kyle Fisher. There we go. All right, let's go to that. Again, we're just going to make sure that... Oh, yeah, we've got it. So grid time is up to 4 minutes. All right, heat 2 results coming up on screen while we wait for Ethan Winter to make his way in. In fact, we might not even be waiting for Ethan, but Ethan Winter gets the win over Nick Ryan. Okay, we do have Ethan Winter. Nick Ryan in 2nd, Oscar Ames 3rd, Lachlan Moore to round out your top 4. Brett Sheehan will come home in 5th position. Liam Strickland, I should say, Kyle Fisher and Kurt Tyler. As Ethan Winter joins us up here in the booth. Ethan, congratulations on heat race number 2 victory. That car looked nice and smooth out in front, buddy.
Yeah, Lucky's got me on rails tonight, so we'll see how we go in the feature. Hopefully it's pretty racy track, and hopefully get a podium at least in these cars.
So far we're seeing both heat winners one come from the inside, one come from the outside? Do you have a preference? I know you don't have any sort of choice at what Bailey's going to do later on tonight, but do you have a preference on whether you want to start inside or outside for the main event?
Bailey and me might sort something out beforehand, but honestly, it's just a reaction thing when it's on the green flag. Like, whoever reacts quicker is probably going to end up first out of turn 2, so I guess we'll see.
You know, they've been MIA for quite some time. I see you still whipping up a storm in winter and putting those wins on the board for you and the team.
Yeah, look, this car and me don't really mix. I never run well in these, so it's a surprise that I'm running so well tonight for now in these. But yeah.
What's it going to take to be up on this top step of the podium later on tonight?
Just patience, really. Like, if it's a racy track, there'll be time to move around, make moves, and you got Waka, Leeson, there's other quick guys at the front, so I have no doubt it'll be a competitive field.
Right, wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on the heat win.
Thank you, Brett.
There we go, guys. Ethan Winter, winner of heat race number 2 as we get set now. There we go. That should be all done and dusted, ready to roll off for heat race number 3 here in about 60 seconds time. Blake Walsh in what is the 10 car, but you can see he's got the no training paints issue because Blake Walsh is a hashtag, I won't say it, but he's a good kid. Anyhow, Blake Walsh lines up the 10 car on pole position on the outside of the front row, driving that LTK Graphics number 6 car of Luke Kenny from position number 2. From position number 3, we'll go the 51 car of Lachlan Mead, and might not be Pride Month, but Brock Lewis lines up the 8 machine from position number 4. Position number 5 with the 36 car of Heath Dyke on his outside in the 4 car. It's the Quickie Monster of John Schultz lining up out of position number 6. And your 4th and final row inside and outside in the 18 car on the inside from position number 7 will be Cody Metcalf, and on the outside driving the number 3 car is Bentley Summers out of position number 8. So I'm hoping that we're still only going to have the 1B main. Again, we'll have to wait and see what happens after this one. I know we do have a warm-up session slated for about 10 minutes after what is going to be heat race, not heat race number 3, because we've still got a B main to go, because we had 25 cars signed into the pit area for this evening's season. I'm not even going to say season open, I'm just going to say opening round of this 3-week series, because that's all it is. 360 wing sprint cars, I believe, next week. Then I think we take a week off and then come back with the following week with the 410 winged sprint cars. So it should be a good 3 weeks of racing with the Australian Dirt League and the Kings of Wings series. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Brett Sheehan, Rapid Race Replicas, Luke Kenny at LTK Graphics. Going to thank Lachlan Barbary at Hooked Up Speed Lab, and of course Josh Walton at 81 Racewear for their support with the series. Of course, can't forget the team at Australian Dirt League is ready for a start. So Walsh and Kenny on the front row, waiting for the green flag to drop. And there we go. Green is up. The green flag goes up. And we are racing. Gee, Walsh caught the infield going down into turn number 1. He's going to lose the lead as here comes Brock Lewis now making a move on Walsh. Walsh comes back at Lewis. Walsh will now take over, so reclaim second position. Now looking to reclaim the race lead from Luke Kenny. Here comes Kenny back to the inside. Walsh cuts it down on the entry down into 3. They're banging wheels, and oh boy, we're going to go yellow. Blake Walsh, Luke Kenny. Well, somehow we're still green for the moment. Well, can you believe that? There, now there's the yellow. The 51 car of Lachlan Mead. Just an innocent bystander in that one, so we'll let race control deal with that situation. Outside, to be honest, didn't even look like there was anything in it, to be honest with you. Do you want to have a look at a replay? Let's have a look at a replay. It's been a while since we've had a replay. So there's the move from Kenny on Walsh. In fact, yeah, me personally, sorry Balake, I think that's on you, buddy. Anyhow, but I'm not even here to do that. I'm not even here to adjudicate on that one. Yeah, Luke Kenny just holding his line, so Again, we're not here to play race control. We're just here to put on a broadcast. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in here to Ultimate Dirt TV. As I said earlier on in our post this morning, we've been away from the scene for about, well, at least 2 months, but it's been about probably 2.5 months since I've sort of last done something anyway, so. But we're not coming back full time. We are not coming back full time. We are doing selected shows only. So looks like we're back green, that we are. Gee, Walsh trying to make some moves there on the 4 car. John Schultz, here comes Cody Metcalf in the 18 machine, all over the back of Schultz. Had to get on the brakes there. Not a chance, Kenneth. You could not pay me enough to come back. I tell you what, you can pay me enough to come back full time, but I want a minimum of $100 per broadcast. And I want guaranteed 7. No, actually, that's not even enough. That's not even enough. I take that back. Metcalf move into position number 5 as Blake Walsh has moved into position number 4. Make that 3rd as Blake Walsh now making some moves. So your battle right there is now on for 3rd and 4th. Here goes Heath Dyke with a slider attempt on Walsh, but Walsh, boy, I tell you what, foot stayed right on the gas and drove right up around the outside. And well, here comes Walsh after Kenny again. Deja vu, 3 to run. You will not get me back full time. Brock Lewis leading at the end of the 8th completed lap. Lewis, Kenny, Walsh and Dyke, your top 4. Third and final heat race of the night. Walsh going to dive low on Kenny again, and he's got him. Well, that's the second time Walsh has got him, and then, of course, that's going to change it. But Bentley Summers, Brock Lewis is blown up. Heath Dyke with the win. Oh, can you believe it? Brock Lewis, what have you done? I mean, you can send Cody Nevin down here. Brock Lewis, what have you done? Gee whiz. All right, I'll wait for... There we go. We should have a waiting time right now. So Heat 3 results coming up on your screen. Heath Dyke gets the win over Bentley Summers, Cody Metcalf and John Schultz. So that is now going to be your new top 4. Lachlan Mead comes home 5th. Luke Kenny in 6th. Brock Lewis with a blown motor comes home 7th. And Blake Walsh, I'm going to assume, copped a 30-second penalty for the move on Luke Kenny. He will come home in position number 8, but Heath Dyke gets to win in heat race number 3. Heath, albeit a little bit of luck there, but I tell you what, yeah, you'll take it when you can get it.
Mate, that came on. I didn't play that one. I didn't expect that at all. The two in front did a slide job, and then that didn't end well for them. And then I don't know what happened to the leader. Just the car started smoking and just drove around him.
Oh, I can tell you what happened. He went kaboom.
I was a bit confused. That was a mystery, that one.
Anyhow, that'll put you 3rd in tonight's feature event. How do you feel going into the main event part of the night, knowing that you've locked yourself into a good starting position?
Oh, I feel pretty good. I don't think the speed wasn't enough. I was trying something different with the gearing, but I'll have a ease back in the pits after the warm up.
Oh, wish you the best of luck, Keith, and go get a good result for you in the 36 car, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
There we go. Heath Dyke, a winner of heat race number 3, as we are going to do. There we go. One thing, just having a look. All right, B main time coming up now. We have got 13 cars, and in fact, there's only going to be the top 10 going through. So let's have a look at your starting lineup for this one. On the pole position, it is going to be the 81 car of Joshua Walton. On the outside of the front row, the 51 car of Brett Sheehan lines up at a position number 2. Rolling off from the 3rd spot with the 51 car of Lachlan Mead on his outside, the 18 of Chad Gardner lines up at a position number 4. Position number 5 with the 7 car of Liam Strickland on his outside. It's the 6th entry from position number 6. That is Luke Kenny. Position number 7 with the 26 car of Sean Stevens. In position number 8 with the 32 car of Kyle Fisher. Position number 9 with the 8 car of Brock Lewis from 10. The 36th entry of Aidan Gardner. Rolling off out of the 11th starting position, we can't have a 7 little Kurt Tyler from 12 with the 10 car of Blake Walsh. And your 13th and final starter in car number 17, that'll be Lockie Phillips. So 13 cars. In fact, it looks like we only have 12 on the grid. I believe we are missing one. It looks like we are going to be missing one, and that should be the 32 car. Not the 32 car, the 26 car of Sean Stevens. So 12 cars, 15 laps, and top 10 going to make it into your A main event. So a field of 22 drivers. There'll be a warm-up session after this one. I have no idea what I'm going to do in the warm-up session. Yeah, no. Okay. That's what we'll do. I know what we can do. Yes. I got no idea. I'll figure that out when we come to it. And I guess I got 15 laps to sort it out. All right, Walton and Sheehan on the front row. So it's a battle of the 5s and 1s and the 8s and 1s in the first 2 rows. Here we go. Refresh your screen. There's definitely a screen on my screen. So Walton's going to lead lap number 1. No problems there. Brock Lewis goes around, as does Liam Strickland. Oh boy, problems there for the 51 car. That's going to be Brett Sheehan in the 51, the Rapid Race Replicas 51 car. Also problems for Blake Walsh in the 10, the 7 car of Liam Strickland. Brock Lewis also having some issues there. Let me just... Yeah, we should have MS Shelk. We should have... Oh, I need to make sure this is going to be muted. Why are we... Why are we not even on there, actually? Okay, I apologise. Why are we not even on there? Channel. Huh. Okay, well, it seems to be Twitch is the only one that is not working for some reason. Everything everywhere else seems to be working. Can you hear me though? Because it's weird, because I can literally see that it says in Restream, it says we're streaming on Twitch, but then I go to the channel, but somehow you can still hear me, but yet, unless you're watching something else. Anyhow, just watch YouTube or Facebook. Either way, yeah, it is what it is. I can't give you an answer as to why it's not working. I'm going to go yellow once again here. We've got, looks like Aidan Gardner in the 36 car. Ooh. So it looks like it was Walsh who got into the back of Phillips. So Walton again going to bring us, or will bring us back to the green flag. Just want to make sure that we are, yeah, okay, there's definitely, oh my god. Is it a little staticky every time I talk? I hope not. This is why I've been away for 2 months. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know why it's stat here. Hang on, let me try that. I don't know. This mixer has not been used for nearly 3 months, I reckon. Plus, I don't want to sound. I hate listening to myself anyway. I don't know why you guys do it. Anyhow, back to green. Hopefully that fixes it. So Walton, Mead, Gardner, Kenny, and Lockie Phillips, your top 5 is again working in your B main. Lap 4 is complete, 11 to run. You're watching the 18 car of Chad Gardner. Got the 6th car of Luke Kenny just sitting in behind him with a bit of a gap back to Lockie Phillips in 5th position. Then you look at Aiden Gardner, Brett Sheehan, Blake Walsh trying to come through the field as well. As Walsh has got some speed, but he just needs to put some consistent laps together without having to run into the back of people. Well, down to the inside goes Walsh looking for 2 for 1. Sheehan backs out of the throttle and lets Blake go on by as, oh boy, Gardner. Here comes the 7 car of Strickland, I believe that is. Brock Lewis trying to come through. So Brock Lewis is in that 10th and final transfer position. Kyle Fisher back there in position number 11. So just past half race distance, make that 8 down and 9, make 8 down, 7 to run. We start lap number 9. Brock Lewis, remember he was leading heat race number 3 before a motor expired virtually and caused him to DNF what was heat race number 3. In fact, he might have got across the finish line, but albeit a little slower than probably everybody else. Back up towards the front of the field. Walton still leads for the most part of this B main. Just 5 laps left to run. How's that any better now with the static or not? Or is it still there? Here goes Kenny to the inside in turn number 1 on the 51 car of Lachlan Mead. So Mead still holding down position number 2. Walton, still your race leader, but here goes Mead looking for the slider into turn number 1. Nearly parks it on the nose, gets a little crossed up, and now you've got a 3-way dance for the race lead. Now I'm just starting to play with buttons that I shouldn't be touching. Anyhow, it's what it is. Let's focus on this battle for the race lead. We've only got a lap and a half to go. Mead trying to go from 3rd to 1st here from the back stretch into turn number 3. We'll try and fix it during the warm-up session. And it's Walton still leading the way from Lachlan Mead. Luke Kenny back there in 3rd position into 3 and 4 for the final time. Kenny throws a slider on Mead for the runner-up position. And he's going to get him. So done and dusted in your B main. So B main done for the night. Again, we'll take a look at the full field rundown. So while the cars are on track for the warm-up session, here is your Rapid Race Replicas B main results for the Kings of Wings round 1 for the Outlaw Winged Micros at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. So Walton gets the win over Luke Kenny in 2nd, Mead 3rd, Walsh 4th, Sheehan rounds out your top 5. Lewis comes home in 6th, Strickland, Gardner, that's Aiden Gardner in 8th, Kyle Fisher in 9th, and Lachlan Phillips going to round out your top 10. Then you go back to Chad Gardner in 11th, and Kurt Tyler in 12th, and Sean Stevens was a did not start, as looks like we are just waiting on. No. You only should be agreeing to sending Cody down to... I don't even want Cody. You can have Cody. Alright. I've got no idea what we're doing. I know we've got a warm-up session. I think we're going to talk to the B-Main winner of Josh Walton. Josh, congratulations. B-Main victory, albeit probably not a race you want to win, but nonetheless, you put yourself into the show.
Yeah, definitely, mate. She was tough in the quali session and dug myself a bit of a hole. Didn't get a good good run in the heat, and yeah, here we are. Just happy to make the show.
Well, it's going to be a long race, somewhat a long race, Carl. I don't want to say coming from the back because you're going to be somewhat like buried in the middle of the pack right there after 35 laps. What are you going to be happy with?
I think finishing will probably be the first achievement, and then probably looking for a top 10 for a bit of a points haul from here on, really.
Well, we've obviously got the Winged Outlaw Micros tonight. We've got 360s next week, and then in about 3 weeks' time, you've got 410 sprint cars. Are you excited for what is to come over this short little series?
Yeah, mate, definitely. It should be good.
Well, Josh, wish the best of luck. Good luck in this 35-lap main event.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
There we go, Josh Walton, winner of B-Main action here tonight as we bring in Bailey Leeson. Bailey, have you made a decision on whether you want to start inside or outside?
Yeah, after watching those couple of heat races, I think I'm going to stick to the inside and hope it works out.
Now, the first two heats, it was sort of 1 and 1, one on the inside, one on the outside. You give Ethan Winter the opportunity to start on the outside after he was starting on the inside. Did that come into play into consideration as to, why you decided to switch, or is it just going to...
Just knowing what I can do. Just, obviously Ethan's a very good driver. I think we all know that, but just got to try something and hope it works.
Now running 500s in real life, do you feel like you've got some sort of advantage over these guys when we see these cars on the sim?
Honestly, no. Like, everyone is on the sim a lot, obviously, and there's a lot better people than me that are racing tonight, so look, I don't think it's an advantage, but there's some parts yes, but for the most part no, I don't think there is.
No, well, long 35 laps ahead. We'll let you get practicing in the warmth, and good luck.
All good, thank you.
There we go, Bailey Leeson has opted to start on the inside of what is tonight's 35-lap feature event. Again, we do have just under 6 minutes left in this warm-up session. I've got no idea how long these guys are going to have when it comes to this, so what we are going to do, what can we do? What do we do with these hands? Well, I'm going to throw hands because I'm going to throw to a commercial break. We're going to be back on the other side of this quick commercial break.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy, The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI Racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV here on this Wednesday evening as we get set for the feature event about to start here for the Kings of Wings season opener, I should say series opener. The Outlaw Winged Micros here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway, again presented by Australian Dirt League, and of course Rapid Race Replicas. Alright, so I can see the static is still there, and I've got no idea why it is there, but anyhow, it is. So as we get set for what is tonight's 35 lap feature event, let's take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's A main event. And on the front row, on the pole position with the 52 car of Bailey Leeson, to the outside, the 21 car of Ethan Winter lines up at a position number 2. Nope. There we go, position number 3 with Heath Dyke in the 36 car. Nathan Vanderwacker at a position number 4. Position number 5 with the 7 car of Nick Ryan from 6, the 3 entry of Bentley Summers. From position number 7 with the 88 car of Cody Melly. From 8, the 99 of Oscar Ames. From position number 10 will be Cody Metcalf on the outside. From position, Cody Metcalf in 9. From 10 with the 61 car of Brock Thompson. Lachlan Moore lines up at a position number 11. John Schultz lines up the 4 from position number 12. From 13 with the 81 car of Joshua Walton. From 14, the 6 entry of Luke Kenny. Those are your first of the 2 B main transfers. Lachlan Mead lines up at a position number 15. Out of 16, it'll be the 10 car Blake Walsh. From 17, the 51 entry of Brett Sheehan. From 18, the 8 of Brock Lewis. Second last row, inside outside, Liam Strickland in the 7 starts 19th. The 36 of Aidan Gardner lines up at a position number 20. And your 11th and final row, the 32 entry of Kyle Fisher from 21. And Lockie Phillips in the 17 from position number 22. So 35 laps on the board. I wonder if I can do... I wonder if that's going to help it. Again, I got no idea. No idea. This is why I stepped away from it for so long. Alright, here we go. Bailey Leeson, Ethan Winter. 35 laps on the board. Round 1 of the Rapid Race Replicas Kings of Wings here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. And we're live for 35 as they shoot off and head off down into turn number 1 and 2. And gee, we are Leeson parked it right up on the nose of Ethan Winter in car 21. Look at Oscar Rames having a good look down to the insiders. We'll go yellow on lap number 1. Maybe Nick Ryan involved in that one. It was. So Nick Ryan in the 7 car. What happened here? Oh boy, that was Cody Malley who got a good run. And right up into the back of the 7 car. So Malley looks like he is ready to tag up onto the tail end of the field. There we go. Now our standings have come up. So of course, don't forget, we'll chat to your top 3 after this one. Just saying, I'm ready for bed. I'm on overtime right now, fellas. All right, take number 2. We want more for 34. How many times can we do this tonight? So they go back to what will be a complete restart. It will be, we are 1 lap into this 35-lap main event, and let's see if Lee's are going to do what he did last time. In fact, he's going to do a hell of a lot better of a job throwing that slider in turn number 1 and 2 there on Winter. Now look at Nathan Vanderwacker having a good look up on the inside as there goes Bailey Leeson to what will be leading lap number 2. Vanderwacker right through the guts of turn number 1 and 2. He'll take over the runner-up position. Now Vanderwacker going to try and go to work here on Bailey Leeson in 3 and 4. I'll resume. Pick up where they left off in heat race number 1. Not even close, Dean Reynolds. Stick around and I'll tell you why in the next caution. But right now, Bailey Leeson continues to lead the way just by a couple of car lengths over Nathan Vanderwacker, who runs in 2nd position. Ethan Winter 3rd. Good gaggle of cars right now. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th position. Oscar Ames, Heath Dyke, Brock Thompson, and Blake Walsh. Dyke just sitting up near the top of the raceway. Walsh goes to the inside. Now here comes Brock Thompson, but we are yellow. No, Dean, I am not coming back. I tell you right now, I'm doing very few and selected shows, and these guys pretty much had to twist my arm to come back. These guys have got 3 shows, and I'll tell you the main reason. You know what? I tell a lie. They didn't twist my arm. I say they twisted my arm, but I'll tell you why I decided to do theirs. Because they've supported me and our leagues for the longest time. And when I decided to take a break after they'd decided to, when I decided to take a break and step away from iRacing, those guys were still willing to work with the current league. And I thought it was only fitting that, well, they supported me. It's about time that we show the support back to them. I actually even had Roger Craig send me a message today. Actually, yeah, today. Yesterday for you guys. But no, I am not coming back, Dean. So lights and the safety car comes back on. Actually, Kenneth, I will come back to iRacing on 2 conditions. 1, you can get me 100 USD per broadcast, and 2, you guarantee me 5 broadcasts every week, and I'll come back for good. Green flag is back out. We're back underway in tonight's main event for the Rapid Race Replicas season opener, the Kings of Wing Series, the Outlaw Winged Micros at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway, presented by Australian Dirt League, to complete what is now lap number 7 of this 35 lap feature event. 360 Wings Sprint Cars. Thank you, Dean. 360 Wings Sprint Cars next week from the same time. Then we'll take a week off, and then we'll come back with the following week for what will be the final round of this 3-week series. And right now, Bailey Leeson leading the way. And after getting the jump on Nathan Vanderwacker in the opening heat race of the night, and it came down to what was just 18 one-thousandths of a second between the two at the finish of heat race number 1. I told you, Cody, you give me $100 per broadcast. I don't feel good whatsoever. Barbary, I feel so out of whack, it's not even funny, and that just shows by the audio quality. And you know what? I might fix it for next week. I try. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. So, the drivers have finished first and second in heat race number 1. They're about to come up onto lap traffic. It'll be Brett Sheehan in the 51 car. Let's look at this again. Leeson and Vanderwacker. They'll come to the back of Brett Sheehan. So lap 13 is in the books. Oh, Sheehan. That was, I think I'm going to say that was all Leeson. Maybe just Leeson maybe been a little bit too aggressive and just got a little loose. And then tight. Leeson. Oh, boy. When things go from bad to worse, Bailey Leeson. Now, I don't know if he's the actual reason for the caution. I'm going to say he is, but, I mean, I could be wrong. Again, it's not my job to adjudicate on or have a guesstimation on what could be. But I think that, in fact, it might have been Lachlan Moore who's decided to go down into the pits. There's Lachlan Moore. Let's see. So who's it going to be this time? So he's gone into the pits. Now, let's see this, because so I'm assuming that they've got quick, and again, I've got no idea. They could have quick repairs fixed. Definitely a big talking point as to a number of things as to why I stepped away. Between that and the lack of racing. But more importantly, back to green. And 20 to run. Vanderwacker. Here goes Ethan Winter to the outside, and it's a good drag race down the back straightaway. Vanderwacker just got the inside berm just a little bit. Look at Blake Walsh coming up through the field, and Walsh now moves to position number 2. Gee, Vanderwacker, look out. The 10 car of Walsh. He is coming thick and fast. As yellow is out, as Nick Ryan would say, early night, no cautions. Not sorry. Ooh, Cody Malley, Luke Kenny, both drivers back in. Oh, excuse me. back into the pits. Just gonna test something. Yeah, I got no idea why it's like staticky. It's yeah, no. Actually, hang on, folks. We might have fixed something here. Check 1, 2. No, I don't think that's fixed it. Hang on. Yeah, where does that cord go? That cord comes along here. No, we're back to green, mind you. Meanwhile, while they're doing that, I'm playing Ringa Ringa Rosie with these cords. And see, look, race control knew it. They knew it. Hang on. This could be the biggest, like, donkey moment. Oh no, there we go. So it's definitely plugged in. Definitely plugged in. I thought there was a on switch for this. Like, don't mind me, folks. There we go. Let's try that. Alright. So we're going to... I don't know if this... honestly, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just trying everything now. Just waiting. Bear with me. It's definitely still there. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're still staticky. I've got no idea why. Anyhow, that's a problem for another day. I didn't even really think as to why or whatever. But anyhow, sit back down. We're going to race to call, and the battle is on between Van der Wacker and, well, the yellow's going to stop all that. Yeah, nah. Okay, alright. I wonder if we can do... I don't want to press anything on my keyboard because it's going to bring something up. Maybe check 1, 2. We're trying to take this on the go. No, my God, stop it. So it's almost like... Okay, I think I may have done something. Hang on. Hang on. Maybe. Have we got it? Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. No, I can still hear it. There we go. You know what? I'm just going to talk over it because the more I talk over it, the better it sort of goes away. Anyhow, Blake Walsh is going to take over the race lead right now from Nathan Van der Wacker with 13 to run at the line. Josh Walton, your B-main winner, has found his way to position number 3 and he's moved up what's going to be, 8 spots in fact. Brock Thompson He's back there in 4th position. He looks to get by Oscar Ames in the 99 car. But again, here comes Vanderwacker as Walsh will shut the doors. We got Brett Sheehan, I think that is. That could be the 51 car that was definitely missing a top wing. As again, we'll go yellow here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway for the round opening round opener of the Kings of Wing series, thanks to Australian Dirt League and of course Rapid Race Replicas. So big thanks to of course Brett Sheehan, all the guys at Australian Dirt League, but of course we can't forget the other sponsors as well. Luke Kenny at LTK Graphics, of course 81 Racewear, and of course the Hooked Up Speed Lab guys. So a lot on the line, not only tonight, but of course over what is going to be, including tonight, the next 3 weeks, not including what is going to be a break in 2 weeks' time. 360 Wing Sprint Cars on the program for next week before we take a week off, and then we'll come back for what will be round number 3 after taking a night off for State of Origin. Okay, so I can still hear it, and I've got no idea as to what it's going to be, because I wonder if I can look at some sort of filters, maybe noise suppression. And again, no, it wouldn't be noise suppression. It wouldn't be a gain. That might be on the mic. Actually, we'll go yellow with 9 to run. I wonder if I can turn that down like that, actually, because that's what it might be. If I do that like that, hang on, please hold, folks. Hang on, I'm just waiting for my stream to finally catch up. Hang on. Did we fix it? I think I fixed it. I may have fixed it. It's taken me all night, but I think I fixed it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Yeah, I think we're good. No, I can still hear it. I just had the volume turned down more. Never mind, folks. Only lying. Ooh, Vanderwacker in front, 9 to go. Walsh and Walton. Back to green we go. Can Vanderwacker be knocked off the top step of the pony right now? Blake Walsh would love to put that number 10 car into victory lane. Brock Thompson, meanwhile, has got Ethan Winter all over the back of him as they'll work down the front straight away. They're just starting to run the slide line in turn number 1 and 2. Can you watch what's going to be 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th position? You got 2nd behind your timing screen right now, and there's 7 to run. Thompson slides up in front of Winter on the front straight away. Winter now trying to have a look on the inside up for turn number 2. Had to back out of the throttle. We stay green for the moment. But it's still Nathan Vanderwacker, 6 to run. Winter's found his way to position number 4. Slides it up in front of Thompson. Thompson has already turned it back underneath. So Brock Thompson is going to move back to position number 4. Now Thompson comes back at Winter with a own little slider there. Now look at Oscar Rames on the inside. He picks up a position run on the inside of the raceway through 3 and 4. And with 4 to run at the start-finish line, battle on for 4th, 5th and 6th position. Right now, it's all about trying to maximise your points here tonight to put yourself in good shape for what will be next week's 360 Sprint Car Show. And then in what is going to be 3 weeks' time for the 410. The 410 Wing Sprint Cars to wrap up this little 3-week series, the Kings of Wing series. Vanderwacker still leads for the moment. And he should lead, all bar any fuel or motor problems. He should take out the opening round of the series. Oh, Walton! We're going to go yellow. We're not done just yet. Walton was running third. And no help from anyone except the 81 car. That left front unfortunately just caught the infield berm on the entry into turn number 1. In fact, once it came down there, you can just watch the rear end. It actually bounced up too, so the whole car just bounced across. Bang, right there. And once these cars go, they go. Ethan Winter, poor old Ethan Winter. And no doubt that the 81 car of Walton is going to be a little gutted at that one because he had himself locked onto a podium position. And there was only one man that could have beaten the 81 car from locking himself onto a podium with the way those drivers were. Was the driver of the 81 car himself. And unfortunately, well, he'll go back to what is position number 17. Should even be, in fact, 18, but it looks like it's going to be 17. And we've got a green-white checker. We've got a 2-lap shootout and a sprint to the end. And Vanderwacker got a good jump on the rest of the field. That should be all she wrote for Nathan Vanderwacker in car 88. Although Blake Walsh having a good dig on the inside through 3 and 4. 4/10 of a second. I don't think Walsh or Thompson are going to have anything here for Vanderwacker in the 88 car. He started off with quick time tonight, and he's going to finish with the twin checkers here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. Nathan Vanderwacker takes out round number 1 of the Kings of Wing Series for the Outlaw Winged Micro Series, presented by Australian Dirt League and Rapid Race Replicas. Let's take a look at your full field rundown. It's going to be Nathan Vanderwacker gets the win over Blake Walsh in second. Brock Thompson comes home in third. Oscar Ames fourth. John Schultz will make up your top 5. Before we go somewhere, I need to give this guy an invite because I probably doesn't have this Discord. There we go. So we'll just send him a nice little pretty invite so we can get in here. 6 is going to go to Lockie Phillips from deep in the back of this field. Heath Dyke comes home in 7th. Lachlan Mead 8th. Brock Lewis 9th. And Kyle Fisher going to round out your top 10. We'll go over the page. 11th through to 20th will look like this. It's going to be Bentley Summers in 11th. 12th, there's going to be Luke Kenny. Ethan Winter 13th. 14th, Liam Strickland. Josh Walton rounds out your top 15. Then we go back to Bailey Leeson and Lachlan Moore 16th and 17th. 1 lap down. Nick Ryan 2 laps down in 18th position. Cody Metcalf back in the pits in 19th. Aiden Gardner to come home in 20th. Brett Sheehan 21st. And Cody Malley in position number 22. All right, let's go trackside right now. We'll chat to your top 3, and well, let's start off with third place. It's going to be the 61 car of Brock Thompson. Brock, congratulations. Third place finish here tonight. You had some good car speed here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it was alright. I felt fast. Like it was all pretty good. Like Oscar was on my ass all that last couple of laps, but yeah, it was pretty good.
I know you've done some practicing earlier on tonight with Blake Walsh, and Nick Ryan was there as well. What did you learn from? And in fact, did you learn anything from that little practice session that you'd done that you sort of applied to this 61 car for tonight's race?
I'm not really sure. I guess like I felt like pretty quick in that practice session with Blake, but then when it came to the feature, Blake just drove by me, so I was like, I just let him go and fight for the top position, I guess. So yeah.
Well, you come home in third place here tonight. Not a bad way to kick off this little 3-week series for the Kings of Wing series. You must be happy with how you sort of finished up here tonight.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it all. Like, I was surprised I was going to get up there from starting from 10th in the feature. So yeah, pretty good with that.
Brock, before we let you go, sponsors, shout out to all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes this happen for you in the 61 car?
Got a shout out. Hooked up Speed Labs and that for getting me on board for all the setups and stuff, and Slipstream Autosport as well for the support too.
Brock, we'll look forward to hopefully seeing you back next week for the 360 Wings Sprint Car portion of this series. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There we go, Brock Thompson, third place finisher here tonight. Tame in second place tonight. Well, he's had to come from the back a number of times tonight, but it's the 10 car of Balake Walsh. Blake, you did say you were going to talk to me earlier tonight, but probably not where you wanted to be. But hey, second place will do, right?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that, considering we come from the B. So that was good.
Gee, you were caught up in everything tonight, right up until the first heat race, and then trying to get through the B main as well. Did you think that you had this car speed in this 10 car to get up as close as to Vanderwacker as what you did?
I knew we had some car speed. I just made dumb decisions and then sort of got caught up in other people's stuff there on the B main. So, no, I always knew we had the speed. It was just trying to get clean air and keep my nose clean so I could make some clean laps.
Now, we know you're very handy in a real life car, and you're also very handy on the sim as well. You're second in tonight's Outlaw portion of this little 3-week series. We go 360 Wings Sprint Car Racing next week, and then in 2 weeks, in fact 3 weeks time, we go 410 Sprint Car Racing. Are you excited for any of those cars coming up in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I'm very excited to go 410 and 360 racing. They're sort of more in my wheelhouse. I've done more laps in them than I have in these, so no, it'd be good just sort of dial in some sets and get rolling.
Well, Blake, before we let you go, we know you got a whole lot of people and a whole list of sponsors on this 10 car that helps get you here into victory lane. Well, not even victory lane, but on the podium.
Yeah, no, I can't thank all the boys over at NLRA for everything they've done for me recently. Nick for spotting me, Nank for moral support in Discord, yourself for streaming, and just everyone else for putting it on.
Nank's always good for support, isn't he?
He is.
I don't care what you say about him. I don't care what you say about him in Discord.
Oh yeah, there's some naughty things said, but we'll keep that to ourselves.
There we go. Blake Walsh home in second spot, home in first place tonight. He was your fastest qualifier and now comes away with the opening win of this 3-week little series. It's going to be Nathan Vanderwacker. Hey, Wacker. Long time no see, buddy. Long time no speak. And, I come back and you're back in victory lane in micros. No surprise.
Mate, what a way to kick off this new series, eh? We started off in Heat 1 throwing slide draws at Bailey Leeson. It was an awesome battle, and then Blake really made me work for it. He came from deep and then got past me, and we had a little battle, and then I just found my groove. I just found the groove, and I made a late setup adjustment, and I think it really helped me there. So, no, that was a great race. That was awesome.
What have you been doing these last couple of months? Because I probably haven't spoken. I think I might have spoken to you. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've spoken in the last 2 months, I reckon.
Oh, what have I been doing? Oh, just uni. Uni's always a grind. Actually going to New Zealand tomorrow, so got that coming up. So I unfortunately won't be here for the next round, unfortunately. But no, off to New Zealand tomorrow. Got the bag ready. Believe it or not, I have not a last minute man, Brett. I actually got it done already. So yep, got that tomorrow, and hopefully we start a new job after we come back from New Zealand.
Okay, so there's plenty of questions to follow up on that. Okay, first question. You said you're going to New Zealand. Question: why?
Why? Just with some schoolmates, bit of sightseeing.
Okay.
Nothing major, no big reason.
Okay, second question. You said you're not going to make it here next week. You know that there are simulators and people in New Zealand that have iRacing, correct?
Yes, I do know.
Okay, so that's just another excuse that you can throw out the window. Okay, so
I did think about bringing my PC in the bag. I don't know if it'll fit.
You can just go to Rush Sim Racing.
Yep,
they've got plenty of simulators here, and they've got triple screens. They've got motion. Simulator. Yeah, listen, just look up Harry Edwards, mate. He'll sort you out.
All right.
What was the next question? Job. Well, what are you doing for a job now,
mate? So yeah, but where I'm working at the moment, Heart Attack Raceway Target, been there 5 years, and obviously been at uni. Been at uni done 2.5 years of uni, been doing land surveying, so hopefully when we come back, do up a nice looking resume, send it off to a few companies, and land surveying is one of those jobs that's there's not a lot of people doing it, so they pretty much just say, call up any firm and they'll take on any student. So really looking forward to starting that. Been hard at uni for a while, so I think I've learnt enough, and it's time to go in the workforce.
Put your big boy pants on, hey.
Mate, they're already on, mate. I'm on iRacing, mate. Got to get your big boy pants on for this.
Sure, if you want to say that. Now, you said you're not. Now, I heard a whisper and I heard a rumor. You said you're not a last minute man. I heard you're a minute man though.
Oh, where is this going, bro?
Nowhere. I just heard you pretty. I just heard you.
I just once tonight. Maybe we should have finished fourth.
I'm just saying, I heard you pretty quick. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I am.
Yeah. Okay. It showed.
Pretty handy in all walks of life, mate.
Yeah. Okay. So you're making fun of people that can't actually walk. No. Okay. That's cool. No.
Dirt Wheeler's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I miss this whacker. All right, buddy. I'm going to wrap this up. Hey, I'll let you thank everyone on this 88 car for help getting you here into victory lane.
Firstly, big new shout out to our new sponsors here at Vortex, Mannington and Canning Vale Toyota, as well as TD Granny Flats and Garage Doors for coming on board. It's awesome that they're on board now. I think it brings a lot more exposure to Australian iRacing dirt community in general. I think it's awesome. I would love to see some big new sponsors jump on other cars. I think, it's awesome. But of course, all of our other sponsors we thank all the time. The boys at BBS who build setups, all of us for sprint cars or other things. It's great the work they do. Pace Graphics, Pulse Apparel, Style Imagery, Australian Spirit Results, LCJ Carpentry. Of course, it's great to hear your voice, Brett. Back on the live stream, love all the work you do. It's good to hear your voice. And of course, all the admins here at ADL, they put on a pretty good league as well.
Well, look forward to seeing you back in probably about 3 weeks' time then for 4 10-wing sprint cars. You coming back for the final round? Seeing as though you're putting your girly pants on for next week.
I think I come back the day before, so let's rock up. I think day after, see what happens. 410s, gotta love a bit of 410 action. We've had a bit of experience there in the 410s.
We have.
So yeah, I was talking to someone about that the other day. How little thing at Williams Grove and Pro. Most memorable moment on here.
Yep, rightfully so. Rightfully. Oh, Wacker, good job on the win.
Talking to you again. Thanks, mate.
Enjoy your holiday.
You too. You too.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Nah. Some of us actually got to work now.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Right. All right. Good luck.
Catch you, mate. Cheers, mate.
There we go. Nathan Vanderwacker, winner of tonight's feature event in the Kings of Wings Series for round number 1 of the Outlaw Winged Micros here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway, again presented by Australian Dirt League and Rapid Race Replicas. Big thank you to, of course, 81 Racewear, LTK Graphics, and of course the guys that hooked up Speedlab for their support with the series. Next week, round number 2, 360 winged sprint cars. I'm sure you can keep an eye on the Australian Dirt League Facebook page or the group as to where we are next week. I don't even know where we are. I just know we're running 360s and 410s. So we look forward to having your company back next week. But until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate TV, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off saying good night. I'm going to bed.